Welcome back to another episode of Cappuccino Chat. This time we're going to talk about why you should use video to market your business. I'm very excited about this. I've been playing with video, as you can see from my videos lately. We are doing a lot with video, from lighting to microphones to setup behind me to all of that. So why should you and myself included use video to market our business? Well, there's a number of reasons. And to go over all the different video stuff, we're going to be going through a series. So for over the next couple of months, probably actually 5 or 6 months, we're going to be talking about the different parts that make up this video marketing scheme. So we've got a lot to talk about: equipment, um, where you should be choosing to record at, lighting, audio, anything else, your editing, your software, where you should host your videos. So primarily you're going to be using YouTube for doing the video hosting, but there are some other reasons to use some other private video hosting services. And we will get into that when we get to that point in this series. But for now, why should you even care about or use video to market your business? Well, one thing is your competitors probably aren't doing it, right? So it's going to set you apart from your competitors, whether you be in professional services or heating and AC, CPA, all those different services. What we do, automotive, automotive home selling has been using video a lot. Well, they'll do the video walkarounds of both vehicles for selling vehicles or homes. They'll go through. We can use the same thing for all of our businesses. So we want to do that to showcase different aspects of our business. Another reason why is, what we see with our eyes is easier to explain sometimes than trying to explain it via just words. So typing something out, leaving somebody a voicemail, sending a postcard or a letter. If you can actually show it in a video, it's going to come across better. And in today's age, with us all being stuck at home a lot more people working from home, they're seeing an uptick in the amount of time people are spending watching different videos, not just movies, but researching and using YouTube to look things up. Which gets me to another point. The number 2 search engine on the internet is indeed YouTube. So your potential clients are using YouTube to search for your services, your products, etc. So why not be there? So YouTube is owned by Google, who is still the number 1 search engine. So again, that will help with your natural rankings. So if you are in heating and air, let's say, and someone's searching for new air conditioner in Palm Springs, Palm Desert, and you have a video with that in the title or in some of the SEO that goes along with your videos, again, that will help you in your ranking. So your video, if you search for something, matter of fact, if you bring up Google right now, don't pause this video, but kind of hear me going around and start searching for something in your area, you may start seeing videos come up, and you're going to notice those videos are towards the top of the fold or towards the top of the search results. And that's again because Google owns YouTube and then ranks those higher for you. So another reason to use video is if someone sits through a 3, 4, 5 or longer video about your services or your products, they're more likely a better qualified lead, or at least more likely to actually purchase from you. So again, if we can educate our potential clients more before the sale, the better off. So if they understand why they need what we have, our services, our products, they're going to be more likely to, when they do contact you, for it to be an easier sales process. So they've already researched you, understood what it is you do, how you do it, and what you do. So that's very good there. Another thing to do with like the camera that I'm using right now, this is not a webcam that I'm using. This is not a normal microphone that I'm using. I'm using a high-end video camera to do this. So during my Zoom calls, my Teams meetings, whatever the case may be, I use the exact same setup I am using right now to record this video. So I have my nice camera here. It is not a web camera. I have my microphone just out of frame so you can't see it. I have some LED light panels up along with some colored RGB lights behind me. So all of this is done for the video, but I can also use this same setup, and I often do use this same setup for my Zoom calls and any of my team meetings. So again, it's going to help you give that more professional look, not only for online, for your YouTube videos and other videos you're doing, but for your Zoom meetings, team meetings, and whatever else you might be using with your team themselves, or when you're doing any kind of remote meetings now rather than going on site to talk to prospects and your clients. It will give you that more professional look. So let's see, we've got more and more people are watching videos. There's more commitment on their part if they're going to sit through your video and watch it. When it comes time to actually engage with you, they're going to be much more informed. You're not going to be going through your processes again. You know, how old of a company are you? What is it that exactly you do? I don't understand. They've already seen those things in the videos. Another reason to be using them we haven't talked about is once they're a client, do you ever get what seems like repeat calls, maybe troubleshooting in heating and air? This comes to my mind because it's all technical with the thermostats now. You know, you got your Nest thermostats and even your manufacturer thermostats. I've got a nice 7-inch touchscreen that we've got. It's not a Nest at my home, but maybe you get questions a lot on something that you do on how to program it or set it up. So again, you can do a simple video on some of those calls that you get on a repeat basis on how do I adjust the temperature, how do I set up a time-based calendar to, you know, adjust my temperatures in my home. So when I'm home, at night, when I'm away, how do I set those up? So if you're constantly getting calls like that in your area, I'm just using air conditioning as an example here. But again, you can set up a series of instructional videos on your website. So again, your clients can go there or your service department can direct them there rather than taking time out of maybe a technician's time or someone's time explaining and walking them through it, or having to go on site and explain it to them. And of course, the client's not going to want to pay that service call for you just telling them how to adjust the temperature of their thermostat for the 5th time. So instead, hey, let's just create a video and knock that stuff out. So you can create a complete video library. It's not as hard as it seems to do. So hopefully throughout this series, we can kind of demystify some of those things, show you that it's not that difficult to get started, get set up, and to do these videos. And again, hopefully I'm explaining why you might want to use video. And I think it's a very good thing to use. That's why I'm doing these videos. I intend to do more. And I'm going to show you my setup here during this series so I can show you some of the different gadgets I have on my desk. Again, my lights, my microphone, some of the choices I've made along the way, maybe some things I would have done differently, chosen differently. So we're going to go through it all, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And hopefully you will see that video is definitely something you should be using for your company as well. So I hope this kind of explained a little bit on why you should. So stay tuned for the rest of the series. I'm excited to take you through this. I really got addicted to some of the different video stuff. I've even got some videos and stuff to point you to along the way where I've gotten some of my ideas from to help you again in this experience and show you that it is not that difficult to get going. And once you do, you can produce some really awesome content for your clients and prospects. All right, so in the meantime, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. You can call us at our office, 760-770-5200, or you can email me. I'll put that link down below as well.